Hi all, how are you guys doing? So I thought I'd show you some of my PS4 games. Oh, hang on, that nearly fell. I've got a lot, so be full aware. I'll end up doing a part 2 of this. So one of my games I've got is Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. It's VR compatible, so you can play it in VR. What you'll need to play it is a PS4 controller, the PlayStation VR headset. You'll need to buy the PlayStation VR headset to play this if you want to play it in VR. It's available both in VR and... oh, you get the idea. And the other thing you need is those two PlayStation Move compatible... what were they called? Compatible thing. Well, fucking show you them things and the corner little things, the balls on the end. That's the things you need to cut for it. And also, I've had that as well. I had that quite some earlier this year. It's basically what it is. It's basically Five Nights at Freddy's 1, 2, 3 and 4 plus Sister's Location, all in one. So you get to choose which one you want to start with. Five Nights at Freddy's 1, 2, or 3 or 4, or the Sister's Location. So that's them two. I have got a lot of games as well. I've got Call of Duty, because I had a relative who fought in the war. And it's an amazing game, so I totally recommend you guys buying it. So I've tried the campaign, it's actually quite good. Call of Duty Vanguard. It's a good game. It's one of my favourites, and I've had this as well. That wasn't expensive, it was actually quite cheap. If I manage to show you guys all my games all in one video, well, I'll be surprised. But if I don't manage to do it, I'll do a part 2 of this as well. This is Harry Potter collection based. It's Lego Harry Potter collection, so it's basically all of the Harry Potter basically fuck, how do I put it? I'll just show you the back so you guys get the idea. I'll read it to you. Basically it's Harry Potter from 1 to 4, the games and from the movies from 1 to 4, and all the way to the 7th one. I've got past 1 and I'm stuck on that one level on 2. It's good, it's actually quite cheap, not expensive. The best place is Game or Argos, it depends if they have it, so it ain't expensive. And the other game I've got as well is that one, Star Wars The Force Awakens. It was released in, 2016. I've had it for quite a while. That's the good game. So I've had the Skywalker saga. I've completed all of the movies. I'm on the last one, which is the Rise of Skywalker. Got stuck and I gave up in the end, but I'm going to go back to it at some point, to look out for that. I don't know when, so because I'm a wrestling trainee as well, thought I'd let you guys know. I have got a lot of games, so be full aware. And that's the other one. I've been playing on it in VR. It's absolutely incredible. It feels like you're actually in it. That gives you that sort of a feeling. Those VR games are worth it. And this is the first one. I've actually got past the one part I was stuck on, and I got stuck on another bit, so it's actually quite good. There's another game out, and that's also coming to PS4 as well, and this is my other Star Wars games. There's the Battlefront, which is the first one, and then there's that one. It's one of my favourites. It's one of the most popular games I think they've ever done. To be honest, I think they should do a Battlefront 3. Comment down below if you agree. I really think they should, to be honest. And I've had that. I haven't got round to playing on it yet. It's actually quite good. Basically, it's like kind of a freaking hell. Build your own Jurassic World theme park type thing, if you get the idea. My brother's got it, so I've got the new one as well. If I can find it in here, because I have got a lot of games, so be full aware. So there is a lot in here. I've already showed you half of them. I have got some football games. I don't play them much. I'm not a really big football fan, but I've got about FIFA 18 and 16, including the Ghostbusters remastered video game. They dedicated it to Egon, the actor that played Egon. I've had that as well. It's one of my favourites. I'm forever off the track on it, so it's a good game. One of my favourites, because I'm a big motocross fan myself. I've had this as well. I've had this for a while, and Formula 1's been going on for a long time now. That's actually a pretty good game. It's not the only Formula 1 game I've got. I'll show you the others when I get round, when I find them. And Drive Club, that came with me ps4, along with some other games. I love it generally. It's a really good game. And I've had that as well, Isle of Man. It's a good game. And I've got another one out now, if I'm right. It was about £28. Didn't have much of a collection in there. So I've had Need for Speed as well. And it's, what year was it released? It was about 2015, if I'm right. I played racing games as well. And that is the other one. I don't have the newish one, which is... I don't have the one that's out now, the one before that, but this one's actually quite good. And I've got that one as well. That one's my favourite. And that one was my first Formula 1 game on PS4, which is why it means a lot, which is why I've kept it. So, I have got a lot, so be full aware. I've got that one as well. I haven't got the first one, so that there is a lot in here. It's actually a pretty good game. I haven't played it in ages. And I've had that as well. I'm not really a huge fan in these type of games, but I only started getting into them. Well, I think it was Star Wars Battlefront that got me into them. It has got bad language in it, so be full aware. And I've had this as well, Assassin's Creed Unity, which they've got another Assassin's Creed game coming out. I don't know when it's going to be out, so be full aware. I've had that as well. That came with the PS4. The PS4 wasn't that bad. The place I recommend you going to for consoles is CEX, that shop. They've got a website. And also, they sell some on eBay, but they are expensive. The other game I've had is that as well. It's called The Crew. Basically, it's a racing game. And if you want to play it, it is recommendable. It's it's online. You can play it online as well, this game. Same thing with the Formula 1 games, and well, you get the idea. So this is the other game I was telling you about. Of the one of Jurassic World I just showed you. This is the second one. If they did a third one of that, I'll be buying it. And I've had that as well, UFC 3. It's got CM Punk on it. Obviously, I don't think CM Punk's not in UFC anymore. And now on to the WWE games. This is the lot you guys love. I'm gonna get these lot out because I'm building some for this slot as well. This is the first WWE game they released on ps4. It's actually a good game. I love it, but I know it was okay. I'm not really particularly keen on 2K20, which a lot of you, I don't blame you for hating 2K20 because it is a bit, I'm not even going to say it because it contains bad language. When I mean bad language, I mean swearing. And I've got WWE 2K16, I've got another game as well I want to show you, and yeah, and then that one. I have got quite a lot of, I've got most of the WWE games released on PS4, apart from Battleground. Not keen on that one, just didn't like the look of it. I love that one because that's one Sasha Banks' first WWE game from right. That she's on there. I played it earlier in the week. It's actually a good game. And I've had this one in quite some time. That's her second game appearance, so it's a good game. Seth Rollins is the front cover, as you guys can see. The next one, which is one of my main favourites, it's worth it. And the next one is the game I hate the most, which I do not recommend you buying, which is that one. And that one's, well, not keen, but as you would know why, there's a lot of glitches. And my favourite, which is that one's quite good. The one they released just this year, which is 2K23, and it's this one. I've done some gameplays on that if you want to check them out. That is my games collection as well, and I'm building something for them as well. I'll show you some of the others I was mentioned, but I never showed them you. These are the games I was telling you guys about. I bought this one in, what is that charity shop called? Oh, bloody hell, it's going to bugger me now. Community Treasure Chest. What was it? I'm trying to remember now. They're basically just, I can't explain it beautifully because of my autism and, well, you get the idea. So I've had that one, I've had this one for quite a while. This is where I got this one and this one from. I got both of these from there. And they sell all sorts furniture wise, so I do reckon if you're looking for furniture, like anything furniture, I do recommend you going to them. They're generally kind people. And then there's this one. It's a good game, I do recommend it. Basically, it's the remastered version of the game they released in 2010. They remastered it and released it, what was it, about 2019. They dedicated it to Egon Spangler, aka Harold Ramis. Rest in peace to him. And there's the other game. I have got Resident Evil 7 on my PS4, but I did not. It's like another. You can buy it, Resident Evil 7, as a downloadable buy thing on the PS4, like they do with Titanic VR, or you can buy the game itself. And this game, I wanted to buy it, because honestly it's not Resident Evil 7, it's one of the remakes. I'll show you in a minute. And I've been watching a lot of the Resident Evil gameplays, and I thought I'm going to get into a lot of this stuff, because from watching it, it looks incredibly good. And it's this one. It's quite expensive, but it might have gone down in price now. It really does depend. About nearly 60 when my mum bought it. It's not cheap. My favourite character in this so far is got to be, I don't know, what was it? It'd have to be him. Like I said, my speech and how to pronounce things is rubbish. So if I get the name wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. He's Leon, that's it. Yeah, lucky it said it on the back, so I would have forgotten his name otherwise. It's a good game, and It's absolutely incredible. There is a lot of violence, bad language, and I do recommend you buying it. It's basically an 18 and over, as you guys can tell in that symbol in the corner. So that's me PS4 games. I might get more, but you get the idea. Oh, I did show you these as well. And I've got what is it? The other, what is it? Bloody hell, I'm trying to remember now. I've got the other FNAF games I've got on the PlayStation Store and the PS4 as well. And I've done gameplays on them as well for some of them. And I have done gameplays on these too. If you really want to see the gameplays, the videos I've done on these, if you put in my YouTube name, which is Connor Moses, obviously you know what my YouTube name is, and well, that's a stupid freaking question from yourself. Well, on my end, not your end. As well. So what was it? If you put Connor Moses FNAF game FNAF, it should pop up. I'm not 100%, but well, these are actually, I'm actually building something to store these in at Gorfena, and trying to remember if I've got any other games. I don't think I have. No, I haven't. Also, there's something else I wanted to mention. Ah, crap. Sorry, I nearly dropped the phone. Sorry for the language. Also, there's this Bambi live action as well. I'm not keen on the idea, I'm just being honest, because I'm loyal to the original, which is true. And I'm loyal to the first one they did. And I don't like the idea. There is videos on the live that people have done on the live action, so if you want to check them out, I do recommend it. I'll try and link one of them down below so you guys can find it easier. It's, oh no, I don't know what it, I'll watch it to support, but I don't like the idea. Why in the hell would they remake? Basically, it's, only I could go on, but I end up going into a rant. I don't like the idea. I'm just being honest. All I'm saying, I'll keep it as this. One, why can't they just leave the old, like the old original movies, like Bambi alone? Honestly, why are they doing them into remakes? It's, I don't like the idea, to be honest. I'll watch it to support the cast, but generally I don't agree with it, because I'm literally a biggest Bambi fan. I'll even freaking, even got the teddy bears to prove it. There you go. There is a lot there, so be full aware. As you can see, that's Bambi, and that's Thumper's girlfriend and Thumper himself. There's a little one there somewhere. I don't know if you guys can see it. I know it's, I don't know, so sure if I caught it on camera. If you see it anywhere, just let me know. Yeah, you get the idea. Right, go. I have got more Bambi stuff. I've got the, not a big collection, I know, but honestly, it's, all I'm saying is, wish they would just leave the old films alone. They're doing into remakes. Why are they even doing it? It's disgusting. I just don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. I just don't. I'm loyal to the first FNAF. No, I'm loyal to the FNAF franchise, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm loyal to the Bambi movie, the first one they did, which was released back in 1942, which is when the World War II was going on, as you guys would know that. I just wish they would just leave the Bambi as it is. Why are they even doing it as a live action, which is what I want to know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of it. I generally just wish I would leave the, I could go on, but I'll end up going into a, I just generally don't like the idea. I'm not the only one. That's all I'm saying. If you really want to know, honestly, if you want to know all about it, just go on YouTube and put Bambi live action. And if you go on Google and put Bambi live action cast, and it should be the first one. What is this website called? Honestly, it shows you the cast who's writing the music for it. All I can tell you is Hans Zimmer is the composer for the Bambi live action. If you want to see if I'm right, like I said, put in Bambi live action cast, and there should, well, I forget that website's called. It was IMB something. While you're not on me, go onto that website and I'll just have a look through. Tom Holland's going to be in it. Michael J. Fox, and it goes on, really. I just want to help you guys out best as I can. My way of helping you out so you guys know who's going to be in it. How do I know? Like I said, if you put in Bambi live action cast on Google, and it will, if you look, just look up this one website, I forget what it was called. I'll be back in a minute, see if I can find out what the website was called, and I'll be with you. So I'm with you now, guys. Now it's, if you put in Bambi live action cast, IMDb, and that website, go on the it's the full cast of Bambi live action is IMDb. How do you find it? Well, it's easy. If you put in Bambi live action cast IMDb, I've looked through, and you guys will see what I mean. There is a list of names that are going to be a part of it in a way. Hans Zimmer's going to be the composer. If you want to know how I know, like I said, you just go and put in Bambi live action cast IMDb, and you guys will see for yourself what I'm saying. I'll look at myself, and Hans Zimmer's writing the music for it, so there is other names that are going to be a big part of it, in a way as well. So I thought I'd let you guys know. So I necessarily just wish they would just leave Bambi alone as is. I like the Bambi 1 and 2, but doing the first one into a live action, I don't agree with it. I'm loyal to the first Bambi film, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are as well. I just wish they would leave it alone. So I wanted to put my honest opinion out there. Like I said, I will watch it, but it's not necessarily I like the idea. It's I don't know. I just don't like the idea. It sucks. Doing Bambi into a live action. Why the hell for? I've always wondered what Bambi would be like as a live action. I've always wondered. It doesn't mean I wanted it to be a live action. I just wish they would just leave it frickin' alone. No, I could go on, but I don't want to bore you guys to death. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Take care.